Hello and welcome to your general twin flame reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you are all doing amazing. Let's get right into your reading. Let's see what the energies are surrounding your connection. What are the energies surrounding your connection? What are the energies surrounding your connection? What is happening? What is going on? We have my favorite Sun card. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Amazing energies. The Sun card is a bright, joyful, fulfilling energy that is surrounding your connection. So it's very important that you tap into this. You may already be feeling much more hopeful. You may be connecting more deeply with your twin flame, whether that's in actual physical communication, physical union, or physical contact, or whether that's just energetically and telepathically, you're feeling a tremendous kind of surge or a resurgence of energy in your connection. And it really is a stronger foundation than it ever has been before. Your foundation is, well, first of all, had to crumble so that it could be rebuilt. And now you are building it on stronger foundations that will enable you to not only get through any storm that you may face together, but that you will remain in harmony. Like you'll be able to work through things, get over challenges, get through storms, and once again come back into this beautiful energy of the sun. So the Sun card is also this energy of the awakened child. So if you are working on yourself and nurturing your inner child, this is a beautiful indication that the work you're doing is making a difference in not only your connection to your twin flame, but your connection to your inner child. Your inner child is feeling more heard and seen and recognized and acknowledged. Your inner child is feeling this, again, this energy of resurgence, like coming back to life and having reunion with you. So all the inner work that you're doing is definitely paying off. It's paying off for you because you are the one who is feeling this tremendous joy, upsurgence, and fulfillment. And as always, aces are about new beginnings. So this new beginning is a grounding of your connection into the physical realm. So even if it hasn't shown up for you, like even if your connection isn't the way that you hope it to be or that you've always wanted, know that the energies are grounding your connection to being the connection that you've always wanted. So again, it's like laying down the foundation, and it's this new beginning that is grounding both you and your twin flame into this energy of fulfillment. So for many of you, you may be experiencing deeper sense of connection. You may be experiencing deeper connection to self. You may be experiencing having new beginnings when it comes to other relationships or your finances or your health. You may be feeling like re-energized, like you're starting to feel like you again. So all of these energies that are surrounding you are really to support you on your beautiful journey back to oneness, wholeness, and love. So that is amazing. I love this for all of us. Yay! So let's see where you are at on the journey. Where are you at? How are you doing on the twin flame journey? Let's get some insight into where you are at on the twin flame journey. This is not my favorite card, but that's okay. This is the Seven of Swords. We have the Five of Swords, and we have the Queen of Cups. So I want to say that for many of you, you are experiencing this, but it's also an experience that is leaving you. Because what I'm seeing here is that you've been waiting for a long time for love. You've been waiting for a long time for your twin flame. You've been waiting for a long time for your connection. And you're not, like, you're very much in your head, first of all, whether or not you can trust your feelings. Like, you're the Queen of Cups. And this is you in the realm, whether you're female or male, it doesn't matter. But you're in the feelings of, I feel this love, and I cannot explain it. This love goes beyond your traditional connection. So you're feeling this, but you're contradicting it, or you're not believing it because of the thoughts. Swords are like thoughts, and they tend to overpower your heart. And what is coming up in your mind are the doubts still. This is very, very natural, especially now, because of all of these energies that are helping you to get rid of all those thoughts, get rid of all those false beliefs that don't serve your connection, that don't really serve your joy and happiness. So the Sun card energy is helping you release all of these false beliefs, these negative thoughts of, are they my twin flame? Are twin flames even a thing? Do they feel the same way I do? And I'm not to make light of that, but it's kind of like, after a while we start to see the pattern within ourselves, and you're coming to this realization that I'm not gonna put myself through that. And so I want to say that you are trusting your heart more, even though these doubts are coming up. So you are fighting your inner battles. You are overcoming your limiting beliefs about love, about what you deserve. And so this is an amazing energy indicating that you're overcoming all of that. That yes, it may come up forever because we are human. It is in our human nature to question things, to make things real, to validate things. So along your journey, it's very natural for these doubts to arise. But what I'm seeing here is that you are stepping more into your heart space, which is giving you a sense of, I want to say, confidence in your connection. And if you're not there yet, that's okay, but it is building. That energy is building within you to finally be able to trust your heart and know that no matter what happens, the universe has your back and your heart is not going to lead you astray. And you question, well, Jade, my heart was broken in the past. That is very true. And our heart may be broken again. But the difference is that our hearts are resilient. And the breaking of one's heart is only to allow more light to come in. So I'll say that again. When our hearts are broken, it's only to break open to allow more love and light in. And why it has to be broken? Because at times our hearts are closed off because of experience, because of hurt. So it's not that your heart's going to keep breaking. It's that your heart is becoming more and more resilient and more open to love. And the healing just happens faster and faster for you. So this is beautiful. Even though the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords are showing up, it is what you're dealing with, the doubts. but you are overcoming that because you're in your heart space. You are the Queen of Cups. I keep wanting to say Queen of Hearts. And again, it doesn't matter whether you are male or female, you are more in touch with your heart. And your head doesn't like that because your head's like, I'm warning you, if you don't follow me, we're going to be in trouble. And your heart is like, shh, go lie down, go take a nap. Okay, let's see where your twin flame is at on the journey. Where's your twin flame at on this amazing journey? So I'm going to provide an extended reading to get what are their intentions towards you, what are their secret messages, but I will channel some love messages in this reading for you. Where they are at. Oh my God! They're showing up as the King of Hearts, King of Cups. So again, it doesn't matter whether they are male or female. You are both showing up as the divine couple, as twin flames. So this is a beautiful indication that they're on the same page, that your inner work, your unconditional love, your unwavering faith is awakening them to show up to do the same. So even if there's, despite your circumstances, those are just the circumstances based on the past. But where they are at now is that they're in a much better place. 3 of Wands is one of the first cards of the Wands suit that indicate victory. So they are having victory when it comes to you and how they see you and how they see your connection and how they see themselves in this connection with you. They are perceiving it more in a positive way than they ever did before. And that is because of you and what you're doing. Your unconditional love, your unwavering faith, your inner work. All of this is making a huge impact on your twin flame. So the 4 of Swords is a card of rest, rejuvenation. It's also a card of healing. So they are experiencing some kind of healing when it comes to their emotions, when it even comes to their physical bodies, when it comes to their relationships, and even their relationships to money. So it may be the reason why the timing is not as you would want it to be in union right now, because everything is falling into place and they are needing to do the same inner work that you've been doing. Now, they may not be doing it necessarily in the same ways, but they are doing it in ways that they are awakening to their self-discovery, their self-empowerment, and to heal their emotions from the past. But whatever you're working on, like your modalities and modes of healing, are definitely impacting your twin flame. So this is amazing. They are definitely in a very positive place when it comes to your connection. And they are going through the necessary healing. So it is just a matter of time before everything falls into place and you are both guided back into union. So it really is to trust in the process. As much as twin flames want union like yesterday, it is a process and it is a journey of your own self-discovery to discover that you can heal a broken heart, that you can be happy despite what is happening out there in the world and in your connection and in life. You can be happy, but you had to experience this because of separation. Because just think of it, if you went into union right away with your twin flame, would you have experienced all the growth that you did while you're in separation. So just some things to consider, because there is always a reason. Separation is not a negative thing. It's not a punishment. It doesn't mean that you don't deserve love. It doesn't mean that you're never going to have this love. It doesn't mean that you're always going to be single. No, it just means that it is part of a necessary process that we must all go through as part of our own learning and our own growth. A big lesson for you is to learn how to trust your feelings rather than being in your head, because the head just causes us to doubt every time. Unless we somehow have our brains rewired to constantly think positively, your thoughts are always going to cause you to doubt. So in saying that, you are letting that go, and you are both on more of an alignment to being who you truly are, which is one who is embodying unconditional love and forgiveness. This is, you are embodying unconditional love, and with unconditional love comes patience. Patience for your twin flames unfoldment, evolution, growth. Just as you would want their patience with you in what you are overcoming and stepping into who you want to be, you would want them to be patient, and so you must also be patient with them. But what I'm seeing here is very much alignment. Like, I haven't seen this in I don't know if ever, seeing you both showing up like at the same time. So this is beautiful. This is so much progress, evolution for yourselves individually, which put you more in alignment with union and the love that you desire and feel. So that is amazing. Okay, so let's continue on with what's next. Yeah, what is in their heart space when they think of you? What are their love messages to you? What's in their heart space when they think of you? Are we still recording? Yes, we are. What are their love messages to you? Their love message to you is they understand that you may be feeling rejected, or you're still feeling like the hurt from the betrayal. What I'm getting with this Five of Pentacles is that they're very apologetic. They're very sorry for how their actions made you feel, for how their words made you feel rejected, or their lack of words, or their lack of communication. They really feel that, and it pains them very deeply, and they carry a lot of guilt. So a lot of that guilt also is what they're working on releasing, forgiving themselves for the hurt that they have contributed to. So they understand and they have compassion for where you are. They have compassion for your doubt and your disbelief in them, and why you are where you're at. Like, if you're not, if you don't totally believe in their actions or what they're saying or doing, like, they get it. They do. And they have tremendous amount of compassion for you because of this energy. Like, they are being enlightened to the situation, to the circumstances, and they are sorry for how things ended. And they feel very connected to you. They feel you despite the time and distance between you. And they want you to know that they're very protective of your connection, that they don't want to ruin it by saying something wrong. And they're trying to look good and be better in their own lives. So they're also having to balance life and their love for you, because what I'm picking up from this card is that emotionally it's very taxing for them, because when they are not able to be with you and they have all these emotions for you, it's hard for them to just act normal as if everything's okay. It's like they're putting up a sweat because it's like they feel so much for you, and yet they have to like remain calm and centered and, diligent in their responsibilities and work, but they're consumed with thoughts and feelings of you. So it's taken them so much inner strength to get to this place of they are now more open to this love, and they know that they cannot run from it anymore, of which they may be asking you, like, are you running from love now? Maybe, they were running and now it's your turn to run from the connection, or run from love, or doubt love. So they are wanting to tell you they get where you're at, but are you doing the same thing that they did back then? And I'm seeing here that there is a strong, strong attraction still to you, and not just your physicalities, not just the way you look, because the way you look is very pleasing to them because you were created for one another. So the way you look is very attractive to one another. No one else attracts you like your twin flame, and vice versa. So there's a strong they can't deny this attraction, but it's more of your heart and your spirit and your soul that they are in constant connection with, and that they cannot shut off anymore. It's like, you walk in nature, or they're walking in nature, and all of a sudden, boom, you're there. They hear a song and boom, you're there. It's like everything is a reminder of you and the love that you share. So they're like, okay, I can't deny this love anymore. But at the same time, they're being somewhat secretive. They're not really telling you this. And it's more like, it's like a secret that they keep close in their heart, because they don't want to ruin it or sabotage it. So rather than doing something, they do nothing. It's like, oh, I would rather love my twin flame afar than get back into union with them and fuck it all up again. Sorry, I don't ever swear. So my apologies. Cancel, clear, delete. I'm just channeling the message. Okay, so yeah, they don't want to mess it up. They don't want to mess it up to the point where it's irreparable. So what do? They do nothing. So it really is to just continue to have patience, and along the journey they will eventually overcome this and know that they are being guided back to you, back to union, as you are being guided to them. Even though either of you or both of you may be kicking and screaming, but you are being nudged for union, because your union has a greater purpose. It's to bring unconditional love back to the planet through your unconditional love of one another. and to help heal the world. So twin flames have a bigger purpose, and it's not just to have a romantic sex-filled connection. I'm just kidding. What are the blocks? All these swords. What is going on? It's all swords. Okay, so the blocks are you or your twin flame are still feeling trapped in a situation. And it may not necessarily be another connection. It may not be another person. It just may be in your mind that you can't fathom completely yet the reality of your union together, which is okay. Sometimes we have trouble perceiving something that we can't conceive of yet. But the more that we immerse ourselves in the possibility of true love, of people being happy in a relationship for the rest of their lives, of overcoming obstacles, of just having faith, the more you immerse yourself, the more it is, the more you're able to perceive of the possibility. So right now, one of you or both of you may be having trouble actually seeing it, seeing the possibility of your beautiful life together. That's okay. It will come in time when you place your faith in your heart. You will be able to feel it, then you will be able to conjure up and perceive the reality of a life together. Some of you may be hesitating to reach out. They may be hesitating to communicate, but I feel like that is falling behind. Those days of, well, they're not reaching out, so I'm not going to reach out. It's more like you both feel the urgency, like you want to talk to each other. So it's just natural to want to be in conversation. So the block is like fighting that urge or disbelieving that they're going to contact you. So yeah, so this is like the obstacles are all like self-limiting. Again, this is natural. 9 of Swords. I feel like this is guilt, but also it's like going against what other people are saying about your connection or about your twin flame, because you don't want to disappoint them. You don't want to be like, oh, well, my twin flame broke my heart. So the people around you are saying, well, like they're cut off. And then by you still being like in like hopeful, you feel some kind like somewhat guilty. I'm getting, it's just really heavy. It's making me want to sleep. It's this heaviness of, well, what are other people going to think when I tell them that I'm with my twin flame or that we're trying things again, and they're just going to roll their eyes at me. And it's just because your friends or your family or the people around you, they love you and they don't want to see you hurt, but you're also not going to live your life because of their opinions or judgments. So that's a block, is like your fear of their judgment. And if it's not someone else's judgment, it's your own judgment. Like you judge your situation. You're like, why am I going back there? Why am I going to trust in this connection and follow my heart? So it's your own judgments or the judgments of others. So these are all like blocks that are still the reasons why separation is still happening because this is your evolution. This is you overcoming this and you stepping into the essence of who you truly are. So it's not a bad thing, and it's nothing that you aren't handling. It's just, again, part of the process. So good job. Even though I may have sounded harsh, I don't know. Hopefully not. So what is the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you and what is coming up for you? And then again, click below on the link to join me for the extended to get some secret messages and what their intentions are. See where we're at. Yeah. The guidance for you. We have the Death card. We have the Three of Swords. Not to be alarmed. Not to be alarmed. We have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Page of Cups. So the guidance here is that death of anything is merely a transition to a new beginning. So the death of your connection had to happen, whether it was the actual ending or the ending of communication or the ending of your feelings at the time. Whatever the ending was, it was so that you could start the new foundation. So what's ending now, again, is you're going through another phase of ending the way you used to see your connection, and you are approaching a new way of your connection, a healthier way, because what died was the old toxic ways. So your connection is stepping into a new arena. So things are going to feel different. Things are going to feel uncertain more than ever because of this transition. Your connection and you are transitioning into these new energies, so it doesn't feel familiar. You're like, what is going on? It feels weird. What is going on with my connection? Very natural. So the universe is stepping in to say what you're experiencing is very natural. Things are going to feel weird. Things are going to get weird. Not in a bad way. It is because the old way of how your connection used to be is crumbling away, and you are transitioning to the new version of your connection. So what I'm seeing is the guidance with the Three of Swords is that you may re-experience pain of betrayal if you haven't already. And it's more like it's like a pop quiz saying, okay, you've passed grade 12 and you're now on a new level. So you're just going to have this pop quiz and you're going to be like, oh no, I learned that already, universe. I don't need to go through that again. I see what's happening. I see it's a pattern that I'm being triggered to believe in something that is hurting me or betraying me. I may get triggered. You're going to say I'm triggered, but it's not going to take me down. It's not going to take me out this time because I've learned the lesson. I've healed and I've learned the lesson. So there may be a pop quiz coming up. And the universe is saying, you got this. The universe is saying, you know the lesson. Remember the lesson. Remember, you learned this already. And it's just like so that you can officially step up and level up into your next level. So now that scary stuff is out of the way, not that it's scary, I'm just kidding. Four of Pentacles is a beautiful energy I'm getting of self-love and pulling that self-love, and it's going to be mirrored back to you. by the universe and in your reality. You are going to see evidence of self-love. And you're going to not only see it, but you're going to feel it. If you don't see it, you're going to feel it. You're going to be like, oh my God, I feel loved for no reason, from no one, but I just feel so loved. That's beautiful. That's what I'm getting from the Four of Pentacles. Because of all the inner work that you're doing, because you are on this journey of self-discovery, your heart is open now. And you are open to receiving that love that you were closed off to in the past. And with the Page of Cups, it's this, you're taking baby steps to union. The baby steps are happening because of your self-discovery, because of your inner work. All of that is putting you into alignment with union. Whether you want it or not, you are coming into alignment with union because you are coming into more alignment with you. And all the work and all the self-love that you're doing, you're finally going to be able to feel it. Because maybe before you were like, okay, well, I'm trying to do these exercises, I'm trying to love myself more and prioritize my needs, and like you're doing the motions, you're going through the motions, but now what's coming up for you is that you're going to feel that love. And if you're feeling it from your twin flame, so be it. Trust it, despite your circumstances, because that is the journey to self-discovery and your reconnection to self through your twin flame connection. And you will feel their love, and you won't be able to like turn it off. It's not a bad thing. We like love. So this is amazing. This is like baby steps to union. So this is like progress report. You may come up with a pop quiz, but you are also, this is like your report card saying you are making progress, even if it's just baby steps, even if you can't see evidence yet, you will see evidence to union, and you will start seeing it by feeling it first. So that's amazing. This is amazing. So this is what I have for you. Yeah, click the link below for more channel love messages, because I really feel like you're wanting, well, how does my twin flame even feel? But that's the whole thing. That's the message in this reading, is to trust what you feel, because these readings are only a confirmation of what you already know. And I'm happy to do that, because through me, this is the universe saying, you already know this. I'm just the messenger. So if this resonates with you, feel free to book your personal twin flame reading, either the recorded version where you see my hands and the cards and I say your names, I send the link to you, or we can have a one-on-one personal Zoom reading where I get to see your lovely face and be in your presence and give you a live tarot reading. So please do let me know. It would be my absolute honor and pleasure to book your personal reading. Please message me to inquire about the channeled messages, which are written emails about what's going on. So they're like $29.99. Message me if you want a channeled love letter that is emailed to you, $19.99. So I have a lot of introductory offers if you're not yet ready to book an actual reading. So that will help you in the meantime. Message me for coaching. I do have a spot still open and available for you to receive personal one-on-one coaching on a weekly basis, where I support you, encourage you, uplift you on your journey, on your twin flame journey back to oneness, wholeness, and love. So I want to thank you so very much for watching this reading, for watching my readings, for following my work. Thank you for following me on Instagram. My account is now verified. So if you have anyone that looks like my account that is following you and it's not verified, that is not me. So please do report them to keep our community safe. So again, I want to thank you all so very much. And until next time, I'm wishing you so much more love and peace.